Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, we decided we're just going to go on a quick morning walk with you guys today.
Yeah.
A little walk and talk action going on. Yesterday was an absolutely fantastic day.
Yeah.
Something that we've been working towards for a really long time. Another step in the right direction towards self-sufficiency.
Yeah.
But we got all of the Cornish hens processed and we got the rabbits processed, and man, it was such a good day.
It was a great day. It wasn't stressful. It wasn't, hectic. It wasn't like, all crazy or anything else like that. We just moseyed along, took it easy, and, it was a really good day.
Yeah, it was fantastic. We had Jeff with Groovy Eggs Farm, Bobblehead Homestead, actually,
Yeah.
and Anthony and Roxanne, Country Road Cure. We all went ahead and got the stuff done. And while we were kind of like, I guess once we had started, then Mike and Lissa with the Drifting Dreamers 5, they came by to kind of like see what's going on. And Mike actually got in there and he got his hands dirty.
Yep.
He wanted to get some practice in too. So we kind of showed him how to do the chickens and also how to do rabbits, because him and Lissa had never seen anything like that before.
Yep.
Not in person anyway.
Yeah.
So it was cool being able to be teachers and have some help with the work and whatnot. And it was a great day.
It was a really good day.
All around great day. And now we've got a bunch of meat in our freezer. We've got less mouths to feed.
Yep.
The whole, cycle has been completed, and it's a really proud moment for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really cool. I'm really happy about that. It's been a long time coming though.
Yes. Yes.
And it's nice to be able to get back to it.
Yeah, we did do that kind of thing when we lived in Arizona, but ever since we've been out here in Arkansas, we just hadn't had the setup.
Nope.
And so now we're finally getting back to that, and
being more established and being more able to do those things, and it's a good feeling that we set out to have these goals and certain things on top of other goals that we have. And
yeah, like that big goal back there.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just a good feeling to know that we've got this going on, and we it came from our land.
Yeah, and to have like the whole cycle, to completely know where your food comes from, and I guess you just have a little bit more respect for it too when you're making that meal and you're eating it.
Yes.
There's nothing else like it. Maybe it tastes better because you know how much work went into it. I don't know. There's something to be said for that. Now, some people were wondering why our kids weren't going to be with us, and I just want to let you know that we have had our kids be a part of processing day before.
No.
It wouldn't be their first time.
No.
So having them around not having them around yesterday wasn't like they were missing out on anything, because they have seen the processing of rabbits and poultry, and they've been a part of it. They have done all of the gutting and plucking of feathers, and they've done all of that stuff before when we lived in Arizona.
No.
Essentially, my mom hit me up and she was like, hey, can the kids come over and spend the night? And I hadn't even really thought about it. Like,
Yep.
I just was like, sure, they can come over and spend the night. And I didn't even really think about like that they would be missing out on anything.
Nope.
It just worked out that way. And actually it probably worked out better because we were able to get a good flow, and yeah.
We were able to do it stress-free.
Yeah.
And having kids run around and everything else does add a little bit of stress here and there.
There was one kid running around. Little Miss Serenity came over, and she got to see some of all of that, and it was her first time seeing it, and it was a learning experience for her. She wasn't grossed out by it or anything. It was cycle of life. Mike and Lissa did a great job talking and explaining it to her, as did we.
Yep.
But yeah, they didn't really miss out on anything. The next couple of times that we do it, because it's just the one of many times that we're going to do this, we're planning on having our own homegrown meat be like our meat source.
Yes.
So we have to, of course, build up to that point. We're not completely free of the grocery store, obviously.
No.
But eventually being...
That is the goal.
Yeah. And I mean, there's certain things, like we're not going to go mine for salt.
No.
There's certain things that we're always going to have to get from the grocery store, so long as the grocery stores are a thing. And we're able to, we can't... But but we would like to be able to minimalize it and to provide for ourselves as much as possible, right?
Correct.
So,
And that, I mean, that's the end all goal of anything, you know?
yeah.
I mean, that's the whole reason why we came out here.
Yeah.
Being more self-sustainable.
And it does take some practice and it takes some time. Like with the gardening, right? I'm learning how to grow different things out here. I did have plenty of harvest this year, but was it enough to completely sustain us for the year? No. But did it supplement in some of our meals and stuff and add a little kick of flavor here and there with those peppers and stuff? Absolutely.
Yes.
And it's just going to keep getting better and better the more we do it in this new climate. And, you know,
it's all a learning game.
Yeah.
You can read all day long, but once you actually go to put it into practice, that's when things start to go, oh.
That's when it gets real, right?
All right, that's what they're talking about. I didn't know what they were talking about, but now I get it.
I'm learning. Yeah. I would say personal life experience is the best teacher. You could read, like Gary was saying, you could read all the books, you can hear, you know, other people tell you their stories, but at least for people like us, it really clicks when we do it, when we see it, when, yeah.
It's the same thing even if you went and got, you know, a degree in something, right? And then you go for your first day actually on the job for the degree that you know, took and you got and everything. You still have to learn or go through a training process.
Right.
Because you never put those things that you read or that you obtained all that knowledge because you have that degree, but you've never put it into practice.
Right.
So, and certain degrees you can't actually get until you actually put it into practice. Because you have to have that on-job training, that on-hand.
Yeah, like
training.
pilots, they have to have so many hours before they can actually be a pilot.
Oh, you can be a pilot, and you know, and you have those hours. But to be a commercial pilot, holy moly, how many hours you got to put in? That's
what I was talking about.
It's very okay. That's good. You know, I'm thankful on that because nobody wants to be up in a plane with somebody that's only got 100 hours flight training, where it's like, oh
yeah.
It's like $1 million or something like that, hour-wise for commercial-wise.
I have no idea. That seems a little steep to me, but anyway, somebody will to let us know in the comment section what it actually is. But you are 100% right, Gary. There is something to be said about that personal experience and about learning firsthand and trial and error. And that's how we live our life. And I think it's a good way to live life. I think it's a good way to look at things and stuff.
No.
Switching gears and talking about looking at things, I am looking at a beautiful sight right now. Check this out, guys. You see this orange on the tree? Now, I know what you're thinking, and I know what you're going to say. It's only because we haven't had rain, and they're drying up, and that's okay. It's still turning brown. It's still a sign of the seasons are changing. Yeah. Summer is almost out of here. We've got more and more of it, like, everywhere. All the trees are
starting to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're starting.
Which last summer it was really like changing early.
Yeah.
Whereas right now, having it starting to change a little here and there with certain trees, it's pretty common.
Yeah, I would think so.
I would think so. I mean, it's getting closer to fall.
Yeah.
Normally, once fall hits, all the leaves are already off the tree.
It is September now. It is September. Yeah. So my brain is already like shifting gears to, all the fall activities and stuff and all the baking. Ooh, we got a big spider web right here.
Ooh. I can't see.
Well, I just saw a spider drop. Oh. So, yep, he's right there.
Or a weaver. Or
you see him?
A garden spider or whatever.
I don't know. I don't want to be his friend, though. Let's walk this way. Let's walk over this way. I don't want to be friends with you today, buddy. Anyhow, squirrel. Like I was saying, my brain is already shifting gears to all of the fall activities, the fall crafts, the fall food. Who doesn't love all that fall food? I know I do. Well, I'm a big fan of fall food.
Spice
and apples and
pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for all of that. And I'm excited to get some fall gardening going. I spent the day, I did actually go out to the garden this weekend, and I ripped out so much. I ripped out basically everything except for my tomatoes, because I still have some tomatoes that are almost ripe on the vine. They're like an orangey yellow. They're not quite red yet.
No.
But as soon as I get that last bit from there, I will, I'll rip that out too. But I think in the upcoming days, I'm gonna go down there. We got all of that special magic rabbit gold dug up
Yep.
and put inside the wheelbarrow, so it's easily accessible for me to go ahead and just mix it in there.
Yep.
But I gotta get some planting going. I gotta check out that Farmer's Almanac, and in the next couple of days, we're gonna do some of that soil amendment and just get something in the dirt, because we've got it made in the shade now that Gary put that the automatic watering system in there.
Yeah, that watering system's really, really nice.
It's fantastic. It really helps.
It doesn't look like it does a whole lot, but that ground soil underneath there is like perfectly wet. You know,
moist.
It's not like drenched, but it's that perfect moistness where they're gonna get water. Yeah.
So I gotta definitely go through, and I want to plant some different things this time. I'm gonna plant some carrots, and I'm gonna plant some onion and potatoes, and I don't know. I gotta look and see what's gonna grow really well in this area for the fall, and I gotta go through my seeds. Specifically talking to David Moffat out there. Thank you, sir. I got your email, and yes, I'll be writing you back later on today about that. He has the company. Dollar Seeds, and he sent us some seeds before in the past. They worked out really great, and he offered to send me some more. So David, I will definitely take you up on that offer. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'm going to go through all of my stuff and kind of try to figure it all out, probably, I don't know, within the upcoming little bit.
Yep.
Here, I want to have a seat for a second. You want to sit down with us, guys?
I'll go in first.
Yeah. That was a nice little stroll.
That was nice.
But yeah, so
these clouds are moving quick.
Yeah, the clouds are moving quick. We have some rain that is possible on the agenda today. The last I looked at it, it was like a 50% chance. So we'll probably get some sprinklage going on today, which means that there's not going to be any block work happening today, because I don't want to get all of that stuff out for it to rain on it, because you know, that's not a good idea. Gary did, however, move everything out from the back of the truck, and we have it inside the shed, so it's going to stay nice and dry.
Yeah, because we had rain on the horizon, like literally, I think it was the 2 days or a day after we got all the mortar and everything else like that, and I was like, all right, well, I'll see if it changes, and that day it didn't change. So I was like, well, I better move this before it starts raining on us.
Yep.
So I moved all that. Yeah, and it was, I mean, thankfully it wasn't like, you know, a pallet of concrete and a pallet of all that stuff. You know, it was only a few bags. But.
Yeah, but still, it's still heavy and a pain in the butt to move around. But we do have it all safe and secured. So if we do get dumped on, the new supplies that we just picked up shouldn't be ruined.
Shouldn't get ruined. I actually put it all in the shed.
Yeah.
So it's put away in a nice dry area up off the floor.
Yep.
I hope I don't need my ladder anytime soon, because I use that as the base.
You put everything on top of the ladder so it's not on the floor.
Yeah, I grabbed a zip board and put it on top of the ladder to make myself a nice flat spot. I was going to grab a pallet and bring it in there, but I was like, I don't think the pallet's going to fit with everything in there already. So
yeah.
I just turned my ladder sideways and
it's amazing how fast we've already filled up that old patio well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But she's doing well for us, and I'm very thankful, and I'm loving it. It is nice, though, to know that we have a secure place to put it, so that way if, you know, we get the rain and stuff, we're not running around trying to tarp things and pray that it doesn't get ruined, so.
No. And it makes me happy it's in there, because it's honestly, it's not too far of a walk to grab certain things. I can leave all that stuff in there, you know.
Yeah,
and
for
it should be safe during the whole time that we're doing this.
Yeah.
So
But
I'm happy that I moved it.
But we aren't going to be able to do any of the block work today, unfortunately.
No.
I am going to take today at least a good portion of this morning to finish out editing out footage for you guys that we've been kind of acquiring. And also it's going to be a lot of the footage from yesterday as well. So there will be some animal processing in the video that comes out today. If that is not your jam, skip the video today. Although I will say that the way that I filmed it and the way that I'm going to be editing it, all the gory stuff will not be included. There will be some stuff which is a little gory, like, you know, guts and stuff, but as far as the blood and everything, it's already been cleaned out. So to me, the gutting part isn't, to me personally, it's really not that bad. It's like when you get a turkey at home for Thanksgiving and then you have to take out the stuff in the inside of the turkey. That's what it is to me. I don't know what it's like to you, but if you're even just the thought of it is squeamish to you, you could watch like the first half of the video that we'll put out today.
Or just don't watch it at all.
Well, no, the first half is going to be something else.
Well, I know.
Because I'm mixing in footage.
No, I know. I'm just saying if they're squeamish about it and they're just like, you know, just don't watch it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But everybody else that is interested and wants to see how the day went, maybe wants to learn a couple of things or whatever, we will be having that video come out today. So I'm going to spend some time in the Matrix this morning doing that. Gary, you've got a few other things that you've got to do for me on the inside.
Yeah.
And then tonight is actually Mike with Drifting Dreamer 5's birthday today. So everybody go over to Mike and Lissa's channel, Drifting Dreamers 5, and wish Mike a happy birthday.
Yes, yes.
But we're going to get together for some dinner with them. And we're all trying to keep it kind of low key because, again, all of our families have kind of had that, like, that nasty cold. And I still have that lingerer. It's like over a week now, man. It's going on week 2. I'm so sick of it. I wish that I could just, ever since I had shingles, I feel like every little tiny crumb that comes next to me, I catch. I feel like I'm super susceptible to it. And I think my immune system was already getting bad. That's why I was able to get shingles in the first place. I don't know. Something's going on, but I'm so tired of it, guys. I'm so tired of it. But so we are going to go hang out and have dinner with them and they're coming off of it too, but it's going to be very low key.
No.
Very, very low key.
Well, I'm just glad that I'm staying strong and not getting it or anything else like that.
I know, my body's like betraying me. I feel like I've caught in all the weird stuff too, like the skin rashes and like all these stupid things. I got an eye infection right now too on top of it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I never, ever, ever in my life used to have gotten as sick as I have in like this last year. Ever since I got shingles, it's just been like...
And that's the crazy thing to me is because like I used to get sick all the time out in the desert.
Yeah.
And it was a lot.
And I wasn't.
It was a lot of my allergies and everything out there. But out here, like, I mean, I do get allergies. Like when I weed eat and everything, I was feeling it.
Yeah, all that.
Just for a little bit.
Ragweed.
Yeah, I was like, man, I know it's because I just cut all that weed, you know, and all that everything. So, yeah, now I'm like, yeah, no, definitely was allergies on mine aspect because I'm perfectly.
Which is weird. Like the desert allergies were worse for you than out here.
It's pretty crazy to me because there wasn't a whole lot of pollen per se out in the desert.
I don't know. And I know personally that my immunity was down because when the whole Rona thing popped off, I caught Rona right away. And I don't know. And then right after that, like, I was pretty strong, but I was catching kind of the minor colds and stuff. And then all of a sudden I got the shingles. And literally since I got shingles, my system has just been...
Well, from what I understand, that's very common because it is shingles weakens your immune system, and like you don't get shingles unless your immune system's already weak.
Yeah.
So that's where it's
and then you get like kicked down even more. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm ready to be healthy and strong again, guys, and I'm trying to do what I could do. Taking vitamins, taking sleep, taking rest.
Nope.
But I cannot let, like, my personality and stuff, like, I can't just not do anything. I have to be out here. I have to keep moving. I have to keep going. I have to keep doing, so.
I tried getting her to sit down and saying, no, don't do anything. Relax. oh, I'm not. I'm like, all right.
It's my personality type.
I can't deny it because I'm the same way.
I know.
Like if I sit for too long, I'm like, all right, I can't do this.
Yeah, you go stir crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, same thing.
So
Same thing, but we are taking it slow. We're taking it easy. I thank you guys in advance for all the love, thoughts, and prayers and stuff. Obviously, I'm not down, and we are going to have a wonderful day today.
Nope.
I'm not contagious or anything.
Well,
you know.
You haven't had a fever.
Yeah, no fever. Just all these stupid symptoms.
Well, so I don't know. I do have some other stuff I got to do. Like I got to dismantle the pool.
Yeah, Gary drained it.
I drained the pool, so got to get that thing all dismantled, and then I want to clean up the house and whatnot and start off the week good. It's been a great weekend, and we got a lot of stuff done already, and this clouds and all this stuff. It looks beautiful. Oh, if it does rain, I'm really hoping it does.
I'm gonna show you guys. Check this out. I mean, I think it's gonna.
It's been like this all morning.
And it's nice and cool, so that's great. But yeah, I don't know what the day's gonna have in store for us today. All I know is that I do got a new video come out for you guys on Simple Life Reclaimed. It's gonna be a good one. We do want to get to working on this patio and stuff here soon. We just kind of now are
looking at this weather like, well, we'll hold off on that for a little bit.
Yeah, we got other things we gotta get under control too, though. That won't be determined on the weather.
No.
So we're gonna get to working on that.
No.
Yep. So we are going to call this one, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us on Real Talk with SLR today. Subscribe if you guys haven't yet subscribed. It's free. And we'll be back with another episode here on Real Talk tomorrow. We got a new episode on Simple Life coming for you guys today, so stay tuned for that. And as per the usual, we love you guys. And until the next one, we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.